Presidency explains why petrol prices will not go down even if all Nigeria's refineries are working. Can you imagine what they're saying here? That petrol prices will not go down even if all Nigeria's refineries are to be working. Can you imagine what presidency is saying? So it means that hardship is more to come. It means that Nigerians don't know what they're saying, Abi. Let's see what they have to say. Ngelale, the presidential spokesperson, is the person speaking now on behalf of the presidency. Let's hear him out. But we know that there's nothing good that will come out of APC. Other countries are subsidizing the economy for the citizens. Nigeria is here punishing her citizens and giving us reasons why things will not work. Very unacceptable. Presidential spokesman Ajuri Ngelale has clarified the relationship between refineries and the pump price of petrol. Ngelale declared that the price is dependent on the international benchmark of the cost of crude oil per barrel. Can you imagine? He, however, stressed that there are, of course, big benefits to a country having working refineries. The price of petrol at filling stations will not go down even if all the 5 Nigerian refineries are working at full capacity and producing the most amount of products. Can you imagine? This is according to the statements made by President Bola Tinubu's special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, where he was a guest on television Continental's talk show, Your View. Can you imagine? It's a TVC, they can go there and talk anyhow. Let them come to channels or come to Arise News TV and let's hear them say the same thing. Okay, because people ask them the relevant, pertinent questions. If they go to TVC, which is a Tinubu's TV house, they can say anything because nobody is going to ask them any questions. So when they want to see Tinubu's mind, or when they want to see what Tinubu wants to hear, or what Tinubu wants to tell Nigerians, they go to TVC to say it. How can you tell us that even if all the 5 Nigerian refineries are working, that what do they call it? That the price of petrol will still not come down. That is dependent on the crude oil price per barrel across the globe. Now, all those countries that have their prices of fare a bit high, okay, above $1 or so, is there no other way they have run the economy to make life comfortable for their citizens? What is their import and export? What is the value of their currency? Because again, your value of currency matters a lot. So there are various economic indices that will cushion the effect of increase in fuel price. Those indices, what are their positions in Nigeria economy today? Those are the questions you should answer us. Okay, what is Nigeria IGR? What is Nigeria GPT? Gross domestic product GDP? What are we exporting? What is our import-export ratio? Okay, what is our foreign reserve? Those are the questions you ask. Those are the things that will improve the value of your currency, drive down inflation, and improve the economy for everyone. It's not about increasing salary and saying all sorts of things. So now that they have removed fuel price, what is the government doing to cushion the effect? Nothing. And you're coming to tell us reasons why the fuel price will not come down, even if all the refineries are to be working. Quite unfortunate. Yeah. So he's saying that more refineries do not equate to cheap fuel. During the television interview monitored by Legit NG, Ngelale dismissed the idea that having more refineries will bring down the price of petrol as a myth that doesn't happen anywhere in the world. Can you imagine? And he said, even if we have the most refineries producing the most PMS in the world, you will find that the most prolific PMS producers with their refineries, if you go to see what they are charging in their pump, you will find that it is not different from those countries that don't have refineries. The presidential spokesman said that the reason why the price of the pump will not go down, irrespective of what your refining capacity is as a country, is that nobody spends billions of dollars on building a refinery because of charity or because of corporate social responsibility, but to make money. So why can't it run? Let it run first. That is the question. Let the refineries run first, and then we understand what is happening. Let the refineries run first. Okay? Eh? Let the refineries run first. So that is why you find that no matter how many oil marketers you have bringing the product into the country, no matter how many refiners you have producing massive amount of PMS, the price is dependent on the international benchmark of what the cost of crude oil per barrel is. Can you imagine? When the oil price is high, the price in the pump price will go up. When the oil price is low, the price will go down. These are market fundamentals that are determined not in one country but on the international stage. Ngelale says there are benefits of having refineries. Ngelale, however, stated that having working refineries have big benefits for the country. Hence, for renovation of the Port Harcourt refinery, which according to President Tinubu is coming on stream in December, is a lie. All the past presidents have made the same assertion and it never worked. He also noted the Dangote refinery, which has already been launched and will be dishing out products soon, and the 200,000 barrel per day Bua refinery in Akwa Ibom State as well. That one, has it started? So what we are saying is the benefit of having refining in the country is not that you will have cheap fuel. The benefit is that you would have saved the country hundreds of billions of dollars in transportation and logistic costs that we are spending on an annual basis of having to put refined PMS from the international refinery on the water to come to Nigeria's shores, where we would now offload and send to our distribution stations. You have that money. Can you imagine? So it's trying to justify why they remove fuel subsidy now. In the first place, is that supposed to be? How the refineries working? And why did you remove the fuel subsidy when you don't have refineries working? That's the question you ask yourself. First thing first, putting the cart before the horse doesn't make sense. Okay? He added that Nigeria spends 10 billion a year on foreign exchange, paying out to refineries and partners to get the product exchanged from crude to refinery PMS. He said all that money will be saved in the central bank as a result of having working local refineries, he added. Now, wow. So, again, he's trying to justify why the fuel subsidy is removed. That is my view in this matter. That is my view. Okay, so 1,000 naira per liter. Marketers speak on fuel price increase as Nigerians not to panic. The fact is, it's just like what we are trying to say here. The fuel price has gone up, and even the president of IPMAN, the Independent Petroleum Marketer Association of Nigeria, has come out to say that the price of fuel will still go higher because the dollar is driving the price. They are importing the fuel and they are using the dollar to import the fuel. And now the exchange rate is skyrocketing, so it's going to affect everything you're using the naira or the dollar to buy. That is what Ipman is saying. And Gelale is coming here to tell us that even if you have all the refineries working, the price cannot come down. Now, wow. Somebody say, may God remove all our tormentors from power before we are tormented to death. Somebody say, amen. I'm just scared of these demons. Which tormentors are you talking about? Not be ẹ̀yin lọ́kàn again. Abisa down your Abi sit down your test to one na beginning. I say this one na beginning. Can you imagine? The Yorubas and the Northerners are getting what they booked for. Do not worry, even if the pump price gets to 1,000, you will survive. Somebody say market is bad. If the Nigerian refineries are working and the pump price of petrol will go down, okay, Nigerians will not have to pay for the shipping charges, foreign charges, and other charges associated with importing the product. Shame to Nigerian youth that voted tribe and religion. APC was not supported to return to power. It is high time we do something about it. Okay. So that is the situation we are in now. You talk as if you are not in this country. Who voted APC? INEC rigged Tinubu in. Exactly. That is what we are saying. INEC rigged Tinubu in. Nobody voted him. That is the truth. So that is what Ngelale is saying, that even if you have all the refineries working, the price of petrol will never come down, because that is not how it is all over the world. Let's have your comment in this session and your views for sharing as well. And thank you for listening.